Hey there, this is Athie again, back with another video related to my Etsy shop. This one is a little different though, as this time I'm going to demonstrate how to assemble a design that I have available on my shop for download. Basically, people who have laser cutters or CNC machines can purchase the vector files for this object and then build it themselves. In this particular case, the object is a card holder for tabletop gaming. Specifically, it's made for the cards in Settlers of Catan. These cards are kind of an unusual size, I guess, so the card holder won't necessarily fit a whole bunch of other games' cards, but if you've got some other size in mind, you can always get the vectors and then modify the file necessary to make it fit whatever you're after. Alrighty, so these are all of the pieces necessary to put this card holder thing together. Like I said, this thing is designed for the cards for Settlers of Catan, which are 54mm by 80mm. Standard playing cards are way too big for this thing. There's two sections of etched stuff, like these are tiered, and you could always replace those images with whatever the heck you wanted if you were going for some other game. Anyway, so there are these 4 side pieces, because it's split into 4 sections. So they'll go like that, and the 2 middle ones are sort of flattish on the front here, and the 2 sides are much more rounded. So that's how you can tell the difference. Plus there's this little notch here at the front. They also stick out a little bit further. So sides, middle pieces. Alright, and then there's 2 bases. So putting the thing together is a little cumbersome, I guess. Not really all that much. So the first thing you want to do is find this middle guy, because this is the second tier. Imagine it's sitting kind of like this, that way. This thing has to fit in this and this, but you have to fit it through these slots. And it's kind of a pain because of the notches. And this is kind of placeholdery, we'll get them in the precise position later. Now, this guy is going to go in here, and then this guy goes on the front. So that's how you know which one goes in this lower slot, because it's got the notches along the front here, front and the back. So it goes into these 2 slots, which isn't super easy. Takes a little bit of finagling, but you can do it. Move that out a little bit so I've got some room to move. Alright. So get those notches lined up. And right in. Right. And then next, I've got this guy that comes in from over here. Slides into those slots, and it should line up pretty easy, since the other ones are already in place. At this point, you just put on the back. And I'll be gluing this together. You can actually get away with only starting to glue now. Like everything before now, you could probably not bother to glue at all, because it just holds together the way it is right now. You glue this guy in place, and then you glue the sides, and the rest of it, it'll pretty much hold itself in place. It's pretty firm. Alright, there we go. Oh, shoot. Right, I should have put this on first. So, right, you put the front bit on before you put on the sides, because it's got to go in these little notches on the side. Okay, just so that it's set back a little. So yeah, you want to do that first, then put on the sides. You want to... There you go. Alright, so get all of this done, and then you can glue the sides on. Alright, let's just stop struggling with this thing and actually glue it together. Alright, so I just pour a little puddle of wood glue, and I use a toothpick to go in between any of the notches and to kind of spread the glue along these side bits here. After I got the sides put in place, I went ahead and just clamped the whole thing and set it to the side so that the glue could set. And here it is. Nice and secure, glue sets really well, the thing doesn't feel at all fragile. You could finish it in whatever way you want, or just leave it raw wood, really doesn't matter. When I make these things, I go ahead and I paint them with this, it's a dark brown spray paint, and then I do a light dusting of bronze metallic, which gives it this kind of sparkle, and I think that looks kind of neat. Then I put a couple coats of lacquer on it, and I do a white acrylic wash over the little decals, the sheep and the wheat and all that stuff, and then you just wipe it away, and the white stays in the etched area, but it wipes off of the rest of it. It works out pretty good at making the text pop from the rest of it. I hope you enjoyed that. I had fun making it, and if you've got any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit like, and if you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe or go check out my channel for other videos just like this. If you want to see my Etsy shop, the link is down in the description. I hope you had fun. I'll see you next time, and don't forget to be awesome.